Hello and welcome, my friends. Today, well, we are upon the second week of February, and um, we haven't really talked to Lady Isis and the Egyptian Pantheon in a while. And I noticed there's a new movie. I haven't even seen the Star Wars yet, but a new movie coming out, The Gods of Egypt, some kind of fantasy movie. But anyway, it kind of reminded me that we need to talk to this Pantheon at least every quarter. And so let's open up with the Egyptians and see what they have to say for us, at least for the next, few months for 2016. Okay, well, I did want to work with, obviously, we're going to select one from the Isis Oracle at the end. We'll close with Lady Isis for one. And then I'm bringing out the Tarot of Transition, which, if those of you who follow when I do the Egyptian Pantheon, I've been working with this deck for a while now. The other deck I wanted to bring out was Tarot Nefertari, okay? And Nefertari was the queen of Ramses II. They were, the last of the dynasty, and he truly adored her. There were statues of her just as mammoth and large, so it showed that she held a lot of credence, even though he fathered hundreds of children and had, 100, what are they, I don't know, mistresses or whatever they are, right? But that's how it worked in the Egyptian way, okay? But I do want to see what happens, so I'm not really have any major intention for the table except for what they want to deliver, okay? So let's get comfortable, and we're going to pick 9 cards, 3 of each of this deck. Now these two are tarot decks, and this is a little different deck, the one of the Egyptians, in that it's all minor arcana cards, no major arcana. So it's not an oracle because it's the minor cards. So there's 52 cards here, like a deck of cards, And so, but I like it. I like this deck. I like how the artist, the author here, what's her name? Oh, it's in Italian. I'll figure it out. I think she did a good job with that, even though there's no major arcana, because it's really a strong oracle or a strong deck to work with, even though there's no major arcana in it. Okay. All right. Well, let's take a deep breath and let's see what the ancient wisdom of the Egyptians have to say. There. Let's take another deep breath. See if you can hold it for at least 9 seconds. Okay, I didn't pick this card, but this one kind of popped out, so we got a bonus card there. That card wants to say something. Okay, and we do have some nice cards on the table. And we received a bonus card there. And then we will definitely highlight one at the end. We'll pick Lady Isis at the end, okay? All right. All right, so thank you, my dears, for watching. And Oh, and to all my new subscribers too and my viewers, I just reached over 400,000 video views. I'm just, thankful, and let's learn all together, okay, what can happen. The mystic is a beautiful thing, okay? We're going to tap 6D. We're going to do it together. Okay. Ooh, look how lovely. Lovely. Queen Nefertari herself has come through this deck as the Queen of Swords. I got goosebumps all over me right now. Can you see my little hairs? Look at that. The goosebumps are here. Queen Nefertari. No, the Queen of Ankh. The Ankh for the Egyptians was their key of life. Queen of Swords. Nefertari herself. And that's her cartouche. The cartouche was, their name written out. We can see the ibis is there. The Ankh itself, a baboon. A baboon was also another symbol for God Thoth. Wow, powerful. Queen of Swords, mental clarity. Be aware of others too, not sending you positive vibes. Okay. Okay. Wow, what a way to open it up. That I even have her deck here. This is Tarot of Nefertari right here. Okay, and Nefertari. There it is. Okay, that's pretty awesome. All right, well, so far, let's see how interesting it's going to continue with the Egyptians today. We have, the feminine here. Beautiful. But now the swords is all masculine, okay? Active masculine. So, mental clarity, the air sign, how we think. 7 of Cups, 7 of Hesed. Okay, now this is more of the water flow now feminine receptive, the cups are. And this is the 7. 7 known as a spiritual number. And usually in the tarot, this is more like you have, your mind is sort of in an imaginative way. There's so many things that's on your mind right now, okay? But with the cups, we want to make sure that you're thinking from your heart, okay? That it's truth to your heart, body, soul, mind, okay? So it's all about following that intuition. This year is, well, if you watch videos like that, you obviously are tapping your intuition, but it's not even, less ego, more heart, okay? Less worry, more love. You Shakti of dead, D-E-D. Again, forgive me, I don't know everything about these, like Hesed. I'm not familiar with Hesed. But this is the Page of Wands, okay? The Page of Wands. Now, the Ushaktis for them were little statues that when they were going to put together the funeral room, for one of the kings or queens, whenever someone, and this is for even the common folk too, they were like little statues that would help them go to the afterlife, okay? And they were like protectors as well. But you had to, be very, how do you say, coming from your heart zone, really, for them to tap you and help you go move on. Okay, and here we do have fire spirit. Okay, the young blood of the fire spirit here. All right, so let's keep moving. Let's pick them all up and see what we have. Okay, now coming from Queen Nefertari deck, the 3 of Wands. Okay, well, that's a nice card to receive. That's 3 about that creativity, but when you work with the wands and that fire spirit, it's like a celebration. All right, so that's pretty nice to see with the Queen Nefertari on the table already. She's encouraging us to celebrate, celebrate creativity, celebrate, okay? And, again, the wands, fire, spirit, no doubt, got to come from that heart place and use that intuition and start thinking about how you're going to create your, your future to celebrate in, okay? I mean, it's the way we got to do it. Ooh, because look how lovely. The Ace of Cups is here. That's about love and the whole romance and the Grail, the Holy Grail. And here the beetle was very significant to the Egyptians also, okay? Actually, here in the Tarot of Transition, in this deck, you can see that the back is also one of their beetles. I forget the exact name, but this was very sacred to them. Sacred, okay? So we received their sacred totem here. Wonderful. And also involving the Ace of Cups. Asso de coppe in Italian and Calcicopas. um, some of these decks are real cool that they all come in different languages. I should take advantage of learning things in Italian too and French. And who is this? Ah, the Knight of Swords is here now. The Knight of Swords. So definitely we have some air element here, keeping our thoughts in check, okay? But, when you have something totally in your mind, you go for it. You're driven, okay? Be driven. Be driven with those thoughts that come from heart, body, mind, and soul there. Because then you know they're genuine, okay? So here we have the Queen of Swords and now the Knight of Swords, all right? And the Queen Nefertari, I'm trying to think if that's ever kind of developed like that. That I had well, it did, because I know Tarot Transition Isis has come through. But this is fun too. Okay, now we have the Ten of Spades. More air element with us, okay? More air element. But you see, look at the image. He's outdoors. He's looking. And we have Sekhmet here in the back, okay? Goddess Sekhmet. The Sekhmet or Bast. I have to pay attention on which one, but it's all, that lioness roar. But look into the sun, okay? Thinking about the future. And 10 is that transcendence number, like you've been through it, You've been through it, but you're ready. And you're thinking mentally, as well as you can. Because with this, this is like the 10 of spades. And you see all those, like there's people out there hating, okay? Not wanting you to continue on your mission, all right? Okay, that's for sure. But that's why we look up and we receive the messages from the higher realm, okay? If we follow this channel, we're going to try to avoid 3D as much as we can, okay? We're going to look up and tap that 6D realm. Because you can see here, there's a blade, okay? A broken one. Like, he's been in battle. He's had to fight for how he thinks, okay? He has to stand strong and continue. But you see how the sun is coming through the clouds, okay? Because no matter what nightmare he's been through, because it's the 10 of spades, okay? You just look up to that sun star, okay? That's God blessed, okay? Call it God you want, whatever words you want to use, okay? But that's fine, that's the spirit we want to tap, okay? All right. Okay, and we have the queen here too. So I'm gonna put this 10 of spades by Nefertari, because I think that's what she's trying to tell us. Whatever mental issues you might be going through, and if it does involve others, stand strong, okay? Stand strong, because we have the Ace of Cups here to bring us, the Grail, that it's all, and there's new beginnings. That's a new. It's a new. So, okay, let's continue. And now we have the Eight of Clubs, okay? And look how unique that we have, or interesting, intriguing, that the sun is also peering out of the clouds here, Okay, now the clubs is that fire spirit, all right? Fire spirit. And 8 is a power number, okay? So, we need to really get outdoors more, okay? And look up to the sky. And, day or night, it doesn't matter. There's always beauty up there where the heavens are. So, make sure that your thoughts and your how you position yourself is aligned, okay? And you can see that there's a couple here. So, it's this is more of a mutual bond, okay? Not just coming out of some fight. Okay? All right. Well, let's continue and see what the next card brings us. I want to keep that strong there because we want to keep our mental thoughts clear. Again, even if there's something not right with others, you be clear-minded. Let spirit handle all the others. Oh my, and we have the 5 of clubs here now. Okay, this is a lovely card. I don't think I've ever seen this. Notice this card. Okay, so now we have the 5 of clubs, and you can see it's like she's up in the stars. And look at the bounty. Look at Luna here. Okay, so we got a little black cat. We have an ibis. We have the jewelry. We have the fruit. So again, you know, whatever challenges may be, uh, don't give up. You don't give up. You believe in you, okay? Believe in you. Believe in you. We got another beetle here. If you want to see that, okay? But it's like, there's, like you mind. You want to change too, and even though this fire spirit, but it's like, just come from that heart zone, okay? Really, come from that heart zone. Come from that heart zone. Because there's bounty here, all right? So, just really stand your ground, okay, people? When it's coming from within and you're aligning, the haters can't take that away from you, no matter what they do try to send you negativity. Just stay aligned with your true spirit, okay? True spirit. And look how lovely. Look how lovely. That's why she came out. Ah, how lovely. The Queen of Hearts is here to speak of that compassion and love, okay? So there is beauty here on the table too. Wonderful. And she has obviously an admirer she's looking at there, okay? So, there is mutual love and respect out there, all right? We just have to align ourselves, Not everybody gets everybody. But, if we just stay to ourselves and stay truth and use that unity consciousness, okay? Unity consciousness that we're all one, really. Even the haters, they get blessed down the road, okay? They just don't know it here in 3D. But just, just don't let them come to you. You be fierce and fearless, okay? Fierce and fearless. But we gotta read about the Queen of Ankh out of the Tarot of Transition, since Queen Nefertari came through herself, okay? Hold it. Oh, okay, well, no wonder. Okay, but look at that. Isis just popped up. I'm embarrassed to say she was in here, and I didn't know it. Okay, so we have Isis on the table. Very beautiful. Of course, that was my own, I didn't count the cards, which usually I haven't used this deck in so long, so I didn't even think about opening up this little booklet. I didn't even notice the card in here, but that's all right. She's with us, no doubt about it. And we've got her oracle, so we know. I can't wait to see what she has to say here. But let's read what the Queen of Swords has to say, because we've got Nefertari here, and I find that very fascinating. Very fascinating. Okay. All right, so let's see. We have the Swords. Okay. Okay. But she's known as the Queen of Ankh. I'm looking for the Swords, and here she's under the Queen of Ankh. Okay, we got it. And the Queen of Ankh, the material riches and the honor you want to acquire will bring you joy for a long time. See how wonderful. Isn't that wonderful? The material riches and the honor you want to acquire will bring you joy for a long time. Okay, so that's what we're saying. Believe in you. No matter if the naysayers, the haters want to come for you. You stand strong. You walk with spirit. Okay, great spirit. Again, you choose the names yourself, but they are with us. All right, they are with us. Wonderful. Well, thank you, Queen Nefertari. That's wonderful opening for this reading. Wonderful. Very much. And I have to bring up the Receptivity here because, like I mentioned, this has to do when they pass. And so let's make sure we know what this little Receptivity here of DED. Now, again, I apologize. I'm not sure what that stands for. When you call upon me to put my power at your service, I shall do it for you. Okay, and that's what I'm saying. They had all these little statues. Everybody could. The pharaohs, to the builders of the pyramid, all have their own. Actually, I have one. I wish I should have brought it out, but maybe you know what? It's telling me to bring it out instead of keeping it out of the way. I need to bring it out. Okay, but very nice, very good. That's so cool. And since I've got this little book, let's see what the Hesed means, okay? Because so far they're coming out very proper for us. All right? Okay. So this is the 7. The 7. I don't see. Let's see. This is really, the minor kind of doesn't really show too much here. Kefera, Hesed. And then it just goes to pictures, so I have to apologize. But anyway, we know that, keep your mind straight, people, okay? Keep your mind in a righteous mind, okay? Righteous place. And here we have the 3 of Wands. And because Queen Nefertari came out, I want to read it from her deck, her tarot of Nefertari. And again, there's Ramses. Ramses II. That was the last dynasty. He's the one that, tried to mess with Moses. Yes, he did. Okay, and the wands here. Boy, I haven't used this deck in a long time either. Okay, let's see. Swords, cups. Here we go. And the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands. Wands represent fire. Their main characteristics are willpower and the different resources of human beings. Okay, willpower. I like that word, willpower. And this card stands for change, trade, discovery, effective cooperation in business, assertion of strength, intrepidence, effort. Okay, effort. And let's make that creative effort. Okay, but again, they're standing tall with us here, standing tall, and I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, now we've got this major ace cup here, and let's see what the ace has to say. All right, and they're calling it the chalice, chalices for the cups. The chalices represent the element of water. The principal concept is the soul as the totality of inwardness and emotionality, as well as the sentimental sphere. And the ace, the house of sincere heart, joy, happiness, nourishment, abundance, and fertility. The sacred food, happiness beyond description. Here it is represented by the scarab. That's what I'm trying to say. The scarab, of course. The scarab. ancient symbol of fortune and prosperity. Okay, fortune. I have to work with them more often, the Egyptians. I truly do. Okay, I do. Wonderful. The scarab is here. Beautiful. What a wonderful, you know, beautiful key words. And then the scarab, the ancient symbol of fortune and prosperity. And to be honest with you, I don't think I knew that personally. I mean, I knew it was very powerful for them, but I didn't know it was their symbol for prosperity. How cool is that? And then let's check out the Knight of Cups here since we got them. Okay, and we have the Knight of Chalice, arrival, approaching, progress, proposal, self-control, invitation, encouragement. Okay, encouragement. Beautiful. Wonderful. You know, the reason why I love these cards, I love the gold foil they put on that. I think it's beautiful. All right, so again, more positive, more affirmations of positivity, okay? And because I want to see this one because we've been talking about, you know, the Ten of Spades. Let's see what they have to say here with this Ten of Spades because, you know, usually that's that where you've been through the gamut, you know, it's just, but you stand strong. And we're going to look up here, okay? That's, you know, just say, I'm not getting out of 3D, I'm going up to 6D, okay? That's what we're going to do. I'm out of 3D, I'm out of here, 6D, take me, right this second. Give me the answers here, okay? Oh my goodness. So let's see, we're going for the spades. Where are the spades at? Here we go, spades. Okay, and we have the Ten of Spades, and there's a soldier, a royal archer. Okay, physical, moral, and or mental strength, a battlefield with opposing forces. When fighting a war, you need to be ready with clever tactics and the courage to risk everything. Strength may be a necessity, but character, virtue, and moral rectitude are preferable. And the advice of this card, the cards suggest the use of force. But what have you understood from this? This advice refers to the use of moral virtue, never to violence, and consists in converting a possible senseless force in the use of spiritual resources. Achieving this means truly winning on many battlefields of our lives. And that's what we're going to. We're going to that spiritual place, okay? We're going into 6D now. We're going to tap that unity consciousness, all right? And that's how spirit works back to bring us protection, to bring us the right words to say at the right time, okay? Because it's not with fighting with our fists anymore. We got to fight body, mind, and soul and spiritual power, okay? Because we are all beings of spirit, pretty much, my friends, okay? Definitely. You know, once we leave this body, you know, and you know, that's one reason so many of them are converting, you know, male, female, all this, because we're really all one. We're all one, okay? And we're all guided, you know, but it's just been, you know, we got to pay attention. And let's go to this Five of Clubs here. And I want to, you know, I knew I had to talk to them today. You know, that's why, and I need to work with them even more. I really do. Okay, so let's see what this bounty looking card says for here. And this is, oh my goddesses. Okay. See, I have to work with these decks because this is Goddess Nut. Okay? The mother of Isis. The mother of Isis and Osiris. Nut. She's a star in the one of the pharaoh's tombs. They have her all in stars. You've seen it. You can Google her, the star formation they have, but she's in a box and she's huge and she's shaped in a like that with full of stars. But this is Isis and Osiris's mother. Okay, unexpected triumph, sudden happiness. It sometimes happens that extremely positive energy comes our way without any apparent merit or preparation. I'm loving this. In the eyes of the wise, that everyone should practice looking through. Only a positive faith in universal intelligence that will in the future create the revelation of what we have sown. There it is, universal intelligence. Love it. Universal intelligence. Tapping that 6D. And the advice of this card in ancient Egypt, luck was associated with the benevolence of the gods. In our times, we need to substitute the gods with our ability to evoke and create luck. Try it, starting today, and you will discover that your future will be lucky in proportion to your ability to be the gods of your life. Okay, to be the gods of your life. And that's what made me. I see this new movie coming out called The Gods of Egypt. But anyway, here she is. She's in how the Pantheon was born. It was Gabinuet, and then there she's like the top 2 or 3 or 4 right here. This goddess right here, the mother of Isis and Osiris. Wow, powerful, powerful. Okay, and let's see. We have another club on the table, and then we'll go to the Queen of Hearts, and we'll pick our Lady Isis out from here. Wow. Okay, and the 8 of clubs. Here we have reunion. Okay, 8 of clubs. 8 of clubs. Solution and restored peace. In quotes, the chickens come home to roost. The chickens come home to roost. Often to be put to rest by harmony with loved ones or people we didn't think capable of it. Apathy and pessimism should be met with dynamism and resolve to achieve the union of opposites and harmony among possible enemies. Okay, really, there's enemies here. Okay, I could feel it. So we just think positive, work with our gods, goddesses. You're a god. You have the power. Star beings. We're star beings. Come from the stars. To the stars we shall return. And the advice from this card, reuniting is very important. Note the cards are not asking you to unite, but to reunite. In other words, to find those with whom you have already been united. Feel the force generated by this regaining of friends or relatives. This is the brotherhood that will make you better, okay? So even, if you've had some scenarios that you haven't been talking to others for a while, it's time to reunite, okay? Reunite. They want it, and we can see that now. Not only do we have this soldier looking up to spirit, we can see spirit is working with you, uniting. Okay, the war is over. Okay, the war is done. Now reunite with those that believe in looking into the sky, looking up. Okay, and look, the star herself. I mean, this is a pantheon. The Egyptians, they're 5,000 to 6,000 years old. She's from the top layer. Okay, this star queen here. I'm surprised they didn't give her another number higher than that, but it's all good. And let's see what the Queen of Hearts has to say. People, I like to read from the little books because, you learn things, right? I can't memorize everything in all these cards. I can give you the gist, and yes, I could tell you that there was enemies on this table already, intuitively, but yet, you know, that was Goddess. No, I would never have known that, okay? So let's see what the beautiful Queen of Hearts has to say now. And beautiful, and you can just see what a lovely presence she is there. The lover in love with a portrait. Okay, the lover in love with a portrait. A partner or wife or close relative. She is a sincere friend, or in any case, her intentions do not involve harming you intentionally. Surrendering oneself to love is not a choice, but practically a duty for those who desire happiness. Okay, because love is real, Love is all that matters, and love never ends. Okay, never ends. So, without clarity of feelings, there will be passion, but also ambiguous and unreciprocated seduction. And the advice: Try to deeply respect those women who intertwine their destinies with yours. Respect for female souls may lead to love between you, not necessarily purely platonic. All right, so they have their little twist on it, but again, it's all about coming from your heart, my dears. Okay, showing that love shine. That's that's what we want for all of us, really, to embrace, love within and love yourselves first, right? That's how can you exude another, even if from afar you admire their looks or profession. That's just ego stuff. That doesn't mean that there's going to be a divine connection or mate of souls, because you're not developed yet if you're not loving on you. Okay, you got to love you first. Even that means you go underground for a while. Don't even go on a date for a while. Just take care of you. Okay, and then that will come. It all comes. It all comes. Okay, Lady Isis is here, the Empress herself, and as you can see in the tarot transition, she is the Empress. Empress. I'll always have to check all the. I apologize for not even checking that out, but that's all right. She arrived in the way she did. And now, one card to close the reading from Lady Isis herself. The oracle is. She's a badass. I love you! The High Priestess comes through. Mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis. I love you. I love you. Okay, my friends, you see, that's what we all got to do. Be our own high priestesses. That's what we're trying to do on my channel, right? Become our own alchemists, our own magicians, right? That's what we're going to do, okay? Importante. The High Priestess. Mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis. Beloved Isis gazes upon you now, and behind her vast eyes, mysteries are unveiled, okay? A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Okay, wow. A new clarity around your. Okay, this one spoke of the clarity, right? Looking up. You've been through it all. You've been through the Ten of Swords. So you gotta have your mind right by now, okay? A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. It is an exciting moment in your unfoldment. An exciting moment in your unfoldment. Have reverence and an open heart and mind, and wait patiently for the grand revelation that is on its way. Okay. And let me see. This is usually such a long read. Okay. But it's not too long. It's not that bad. Okay. Usually she's 3 or 4 pages. So this is only two. So we'll keep going, because this one is. She's here as the High Priestess. And actually, when I pray with Isis, I see her as my High Priestess. Okay. And I am one of her. I'm loyal to her. I mean, this is even before I came onto YouTube. Okay. This is how I'm just saying how I feel to her. Okay. Currently, you are being offered assistance in unveiling your divine destiny. You will be shown your purpose in a broader and more meaningful way than ever before. You can expect to have many aha, with an exclamation mark in quotes, aha moments, when your life experiences and journey suddenly make sense from a much bigger perspective, helping you understand how everything that you have gone through has brought you to where you are today, which in turn helps you trust even more where you are being led, exclamation mark. Sorry for not holding that up right. You are guided to trust in the reveal, whether it seems preposterously magnificent and you have no idea how it could possibly all happen, or whether it seems not nearly grand enough as yet. In time, with your patience and willingness to trust in the unfoldment of your life, you will realize the inherent beauty, perfection, and sublime loveliness of your life unfolding, and that your purpose and destiny are truly exquisite. You will feel even more joy and peace and trust within you, growing into the serenity of the high priestess who accepts all with a wisdom born of great insight and understanding. Rather, rather than being passive, she is actively surrendered in absolute trust in higher wisdom. And Isis always speaks of, being fearless. Okay, be fierce and fearless. She's the one pretty much who guided me through that. And, I'm just to see this, because I too was one, didn't want to, I believe in all this, but I wasn't going to put my life out on YouTube. But it's now reading this right now, I can tell you it's how things are meant to be, and it can be meant for you too if you align with the light. Okay, the light, the angelic wisdom, they're here for us. The high priestess, Lady Isis, and your own divine soul are calling you to trust in the unfoldment of a mystery into revelation right now. Pay attention to sacred signs, dreams, and intuitions right now, as they are accurate and more prophetic than usual. And that's what we've been saying here on this channel. Pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to your intuition, please, my darlings. Provided the guidance and these spiritual insights is guiding you deeper into love, which you will recognize as a feeling of deep trust, safety, and knowing, even in the most unfamiliar circumstances, then you can trust them completely. This oracle is also indication that if something completely unfathomable, bizarre, or strange is happening right now, provided you feel love in your heart, trust it! Exclamation mark. It is the hand of the divine guiding you, and you just don't know enough of what is happening in the bigger picture yet to you just not you just don't know enough of what is happening in the bigger picture yet to make sense of the situation, but you will in time, and possibly much sooner than you realize. Okay, much sooner than you realize. And we just to read the ritual. I'm just so happy how this has ended here again. And again, I need to work with them more. This is what they're trying to tell me right now. We got to work together more, so I might have to bring them out monthly now. Ritual of the High Priestess. You will need one white candle and matches. If you can find a pashmina scarf or shawl that you can use for this ritual, preferably in white or a color that you love. I have a pink one. I think that would be nice. You can use it to lightly cover your head as a sacred robe and say, in quotes, I honor the priestess within and the high priestess Isis that loves me unconditionally with this veil upon my head. I part the veil between the worlds and enter into the domain of her mystery. There was saying from 3D to 6D. Blink. That's what we're doing. We're going to become the alchemists, the magicians. We're going to do it. High priestess power. Okay. Okay. Light, a single white candle. Say, within white, all colors are contained, as we spoke to that. That's what the white light is. This right here, this is prism of all the rainbow colors, but it shows as white. Okay? Light, within white, all colors are contained. In this candle, all mysteries can be revealed. I ask to see that which have been concealed, which will serve me in unconditional love, gifted from Lady Isis, grace as pure as the dove. Gaze at the candle. We have some here. Gaze at the candle, and if you are aware of the area that needs, see, let me put the candles so you can see. Okay, gaze at the candle, and if you are aware of the area that needs more clarity in your life, more clarity in your life, okay? That 10 of spades is right here, of swords is with us. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, if you are aware of the area that needs more clarity in your life, imagine or intend that you can project it into the flame of the candle, allowing, oh Lord, allowing the energy of it to be purified and refined. If you don't know exactly what part of your life needs a reveal, then simply gaze at the flame with an open mind. When you can close your eyes and still keep your focus on the flame, do so for a few moments. Okay, so make sure those candles are lit for yourselves, my darlings. Then say, in quotes, in dream, in thought, direct, in awareness and in bodily sense, I now receive the mystery unveiled. I am not denied any detail. I receive this now with comprehension clear from Priestess Isis, who holds me dear. Allow your mind to be empty. If you have a thought or impression, take note of it, but don't analyze or fight it. Just trust the reveal will happen as it is best for you. Whether it comes clearly during your ritual as knowing, vision, gut instinct, or feeling, or whether you receive a dream or an insight in the days or weeks following your ritual. When you are ready, just open your eyes. All right, my darlings. Well, the high priestess has arrived, and I know that she has come through in another reading, if I'm correct. For YouTube, I mean, for YouTube. You know, I get her, but I mean, for YouTube. And if I have it, I'll have to bring it up. But the incantation, you can say this incantation, an excerpt from your ritual at any time you wish to be open to learning more of the mystery unfolding in your life. And the incantation reads, let's see if I have to turn this page. No, it's just 5 lines. In dream, in thought direct, in awareness, and in bodily sense, I now receive the mystery unveiled. I am not denied any detail. I receive this now with comprehension clear, from Priestess Isis, who holds me dear. Well, how wonderful, just how wonderful. Okay? That's how wonderful that she has come through, and the high priest is all about Luna. So in the evenings, look up to the stars. That Isis's mother came through also. Okay, right here. She's with Luna and the stars, okay? And that, she knows her daughter's a high priestess too. All right. This is all magic. 60 is all magic. We can tap the magic. But first you got to have love in your heart. Okay? All right? We can tap it. It's all here for us. Really. It's all here. And yes, think positive with those thoughts of yours, Never, go into that darkness. It's easy to do. And especially when you have hate around you and fight around you, But you just keep praying and you keep aligning with those with the strength, okay? No matter what's here in 3D, this is more powerful, okay? More powerful when you tap the mysteries. And we can all do this. We can all do it. If you believe, if you believe, we can do it. And it's happening. And again, I just opened up with thanking everybody, and I've reached 400,000. When I just dropped that first, using Archangel Michael's deck, using 3 little cards, and I said, that'd be it. You never know. When they align with you, they work with you. And I love it so much. And I love you all. And I thank you all for watching, and my new subscribers. I adore you all. Kisses. Let's make this happen. 2016. It's happening already. It's happening already. Ciao.